What did you think of the Bludgeon Brothers, Harper and Rowan?
I loved their promo.
You loved it? I wanted to know your opinion. I really wanted to know your opinion.
I love their promo. And
just is getting such mixed reactions from people. That's why I wanted to know your opinion.
And here's the thing. When they were with the
Wyatt family... I really like it. I don't know why I do, though. When they were with
the Wyatt family, you never heard them talk because Bray was always the mouthpiece. So for them to cut a promo and Harper and Rowan are speaking... Major kudos for that.
I didn't expect it. It was so cool.
And then, of course, with the sledgehammers,
I call them the Thor hammers. I call them the Thor hammers.
And with the Bludgeon Brothers emblem right on the
I like
head.
it. I'm not gonna say I do like it.
Here's the thing, right? Now they're going to probably come up with merchandise for the Bludgeon Brothers, and
They'll be sledgehammers. They'll be totally sledgehammers.
I'm telling you right now, T-shirts, hammers, hoodies, they're going to take off.
I can agree with that. So we cut backstage. Renee Young, looking lovely as ever, interviewed Dolph Ziggler, and Dolph Ziggler did a very bad Brock impersonation. I don't know what the hell they're doing with Dolph at this point. But then Bobby Roode came over, and they set up a 2 out of 3 falls match to qualify for Team SmackDown next week.
Correct.
I like this. Why is it happening next week?
I was hoping the way the vignette played out that we were going to have a match between Dolph Ziggler and Bobby Roode that night.
Nope, we did not.
But unfortunately,
we're running out of time. We're running out of time on this show.
And it's for next week, so
another match for next week. We're going up against the World Series again next week because they really stacked next week's show. So, anyway, Randy Orton coming out, and the building popped big for Randy Orton. I've seen Randy Orton in so many evolutions at this point. I saw him as a member of Evolution. That's how far back I go with Randy Orton. So I really seeing Randy now in almost what we are, over a decade now. He's been around.
Viper mode?
The Viper mode. This is the first time I've really seen him in full Viper mode. This is really cool. I liked it.
Yeah.
So he faced Sami Zayn. And I thought this was a really good match. I really enjoyed this match a lot. I like Sami as a heel in this. They're really good.
Their styles, I guess for lack of words, they contrasted against each other, but it worked really well. Basically, Sammy's trying to be more technical, whereas Randy's trying to be more forceful, and the yin and yang, the style worked really well. The old Randy Viper came out when he did the boot stomp all around, your opponent's body, and going down on his fists, and it was the,
I really
the
enjoyed
vintage,
it.
the
I thought
vintage
it was a good match.
Randy Orton Viper, and
well, then KO came out, and I was disappointed. This is the only time we saw KO all night, said by a man who was wearing a Kevin Owens t-shirt. So it's kind of sad. This is the only time we saw KO all night, but he came out to try and interfere. And then Sami won because he hit Randy Orton in the nuts, just like Randy Orton did to him the week before.
Yep.
So Randy Orton is now in the SmackDown, on Team SmackDown as Survivor Series.
And next week, Kevin Owens faces
Shinsuke Nakamura. And we'll get to Shinsuke a little later.
Yeah.
We'll get to Shinsuke a little later. So I was sitting doing this now, and I was trying to find something.
Okay.
So this is where they announced the dark match.
Right.
The dark match, which had changed many times in the last month.
Okay.
And so the dark match originally on television was Orton, Nakamura, and Styles.
3-way.
No. Taking on in a triple threat match.
Okay.
Kevin Owens, Baron Corbin, and Jinder Mahal.
Okay.
That was the original match announced.
Correct.
And then they changed it on TV because Sami turned heel. And they made it KO, Sami, and Jinder taking on Orton, Nakamura, and Roode. Any longer in the match.
Okay.
Well, and then on the website, they announced on the website AJ Styles versus Jinder Mahal. And Randy Orton, Shinsuke Nakamura, and Bobby Roode versus Baron Corbin, Sami Zayn, and Dolph Ziggler.
Remember that old little caveat, card subject to change.
They finally announced the dark match, and we'll get to it a little later, but it was Nakamura and Roode against Mahal and Ziggler. Now you understand what was going on the last month on television. They kept changing this main event.
And I'm not sure. Maybe it's due to the illness that went around,
Or they just don't give a shit. That could be it too.
or
They just don't
maybe,
give a
or
shit.
maybe creative threw
The
something
real this is
together.
on the Raw roster, not SmackDown.
Yeah, so basically, the creative must have threw something together at the last minute.
All right.
But
We'll get to the main event later.
Okay.
Right now, we have to get the 205 Live. For those wondering, what the hell is 205 Live? If you don't watch WWE television,
cruiserweights.
yes, it's the cruiserweight match they do live on the WWE Network immediately after SmackDown every Tuesday.
Correct.
Okay, let's do this.
The first match was
Rich Swann and Cedric Alexander come out, and the crowd loves them.
yes.
Absolutely loves them. I love them as a tag team.
Oh, they're great. They work well to each other, and they're very quick, very fluent.
And
very,
the crowd popped for them.
Oh yeah.
People are still in their seats.
Yep.
And then Noam Dar came out. And everyone went silent. And then Tony Nese came out, and I think I heard crickets.
Those crickets?
Yes.
I thought maybe it was someone like chewing on their popcorn, but okay.
It was terrible. So this match happened, and I remember the person behind me commenting on how loud the ring was.
Oh yeah, that, and because I think the audience, the fans, really didn't know what to do with this type of match, because I think they're expecting another team to go against.
What I was going to say
Alexander,
was, I said this to Dave.
Okay.
This crowd
Yes.
wanted Jack Gallagher. Let's be honest. The crowd wanted Gallagher.
And
They
Kendrick.
didn't get Gallagher. But no, they want Kendrick. They wanted Gallagher.
Okay.
They didn't get Gallagher.
Okay.
They got him. But he was talking on the stage to set up a match for next week. You know, like a trend here, people? Instead,
Do you see a pattern here?
Instead, we don't get Jack Gallagher. We don't get Akira Tozawa to wrestling tonight. We don't get that either. And people wanted to see Akira Tozawa. They wanted to see him on SmackDown.
It was like a last-minute substitution.
No. They set the show up. They wanted Akira Tozawa. They didn't get Akira Tozawa. You know what we got stuck with, people? Drew Gulak. And I have to give props where it's due. Drew Gulak, fantastic on the microphone. I think he's a great heel.
Well,
He plays this character well.
his shtick or his gimmick now is carrying on saying no chant, and
Oh, you know, actually,
Does
the sign
it-
changes every week. You
Okay.
flip the slip, if you throw the
Okay.
sign,
All right.
it actually has a flipboard, so it changes every week.
and doesn't his t-shirt say Drew Gulak running for president? or
Something like that.
Uh,
But Drew Gulak's playing for a better 205 Live.
That's it. There we go.
It is a
His new catchphrase.
277 slide presentation that he's been going through over the last couple of months. And because he did not make the pre-show on Sunday, he started us off from slide number 1 again, which was no jumping off the top rope.
I think we got as far as slide 2, didn't we?
No, we didn't make the slide 2.
Oh, we didn't
Because
make
we went to
slide
slide 2, Grand Metalik came out. A man I honestly did not expect to see last night. I was excited to see him, except he was fighting Drew Gulak. And this match sucked. I'm just going to be blunt. This match sucked.
I think the reason for that is
Drew Gulak.
Drew Gulak. Very much so. I mean, when Grand
Metalik was trying.
Metalik came out.
Metalik.
Got a nice pop. I wasn't huge pop, but nice pop. And I think people wanted him to basically kick Drew Gulak's ass.
Gulak won. Nobody cared. Because it was slow and plodding.
Except him.
And then he tried to hurt Grand Metalik with his poster board thingy.
And coming down the ramp,
Akira Tozawa.
boom.
And the crowd went crazy for Akira Tozawa because they wanted Akira Tozawa.
Which...
Ha ha ha. I never thought that would get over, by the way. I have to say, I never thought that would get over.
Yeah.
And so Akira Tozawa and Drew Gulak fought over the weird flag thing. Flag thing broke. Drew Gulak ran away. And we all wasted 15 minutes of our lives.
So hopefully down the road that match
Never happens again.
Will happen, may not happen, who knows. That's up to creative.
So Kalisto on the microphone, and I give him credit, he didn't mention Eddie Guerrero once. Good for you. Moving on.
Until next time.
That's been the running gag.
I know.
So out comes Enzo. And I have to admit, he got good heat.
Oh,
Got
did
good
he
heat.
ever? Did he ever?
And Davari, fantastic. So those who didn't see it, because most people don't watch this damn show, Davari came out with, with Aria
Enzo.
Davari.
Yeah.
I've been corrected with Davari, not Sean Davari. Aria Davari, his brother.
Yeah.
Just to clarify, people don't know.
And
Comes down with Enzo, and he cuts Enzo's promo for him.
right, for those people that missed the pay-per-view, Enzo's
Lost his voice. Badly. And my Monday night, Drew Gulak cut his promo for him. And I have to get audio of Drew Gulak, because Drew Gulak made me laugh. Because he did the whole promo phonetically. On a piece of paper on a clipboard.
Mm-hmm.
It actually went through the whole thing. He is a certified G. And he went through the whole thing. And he wants to ask you, how are you doing? I did not expect that, and I lost it. It was very funny.
Davari
Did
a great promo.
And I love the fact that they did the dance. I love the fact that Enzo and his cronies do the dance.
The Enzo shuffle.
Well, you missed it on Monday. He came out. It was him. It was Enzo, Davari, Tony Nese, Drew Gulak. I know I'm missing somebody. I think it was Noam Dar. They come out together as a team.
Did Gulak try doing the Enzo shuffle?
All 5 of them in unison on the stage did the Enzo dance.
The Enzo shuffle.
In unison. It was actually a really nice sight. I was impressed. I was very impressed.
Well, there you go.
I was impressed. I'm not going to lie.
He hasn't been practicing.
It was impressive. And I think that's going to be the team for Survivor Series. Don't mark me on that because they haven't announced it. That wouldn't be shocking for Survivor Series team. Enzo and his cronies. It wouldn't shock me.
Yeah.
Team Zoe, I think he called them. So Kalisto comes out. Cruiserweight title. Good pop. Good pop. Yep. I think the crowd wanted to see this match. That's why.
And there was people going, Lucha. I was one of them.
So was I.
Yeah.
And this match is scheduled for one fall. One fall! Only night on all night we got to do that. Because the Cruiserweight title match. And I will admit, I'm not a huge fan of Enzo in the Cruiserweight division. But he's improving. He's definitely improving. He's at least trying. I give him credit for trying.
And here's the thing with the character they got him in. When he and Big Cass were a tag team, basically fan favorite, babyface, and when they started this idea of splitting him up, a lot of people were kind of mixed on it, but Big Cass had an injury, so basically now you got to figure out what you're going to do with Enzo. You cannot have Enzo wrestling heavyweights and super heavyweights because that would be so
he's Enzo.
Unbelievable.
The other thing with Enzo is, do you think he improved in the wrestling ring this week? On Sunday and on Tuesday.
I think he is improving.
He looked better. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not even a fan, but I have to admit he's doing better.
He's kind of like, if I have to go back, you know how the Brian Kendrick came off? Now he's like the modern day the Brian Kendrick.
I can go with that.
And, it's a compliment to Brian.
It really is. That's a huge compliment from Brian.
And basically, he's looking at, I'll keep my title because I'll just get disqualified.
And he did. He did.
And, of course, he pulls out the wonderful mic. I don't know where it comes from. I think
he was on the stage. I think he was on the stage. I think he was up on the stage.
I thought maybe he has got deep pockets. But
no, I think he was by his title belt. And he got his title belt back and got his mic back.
And here's the thing about Enzo. He cuts good promos.
Even with no voice, he cut a promo.
And if he continues to have a spokesperson do his promos
until his voice comes back. His voice comes back.
That would be a nice part of this gimmick. And I hope
and having his cronies is a good part. I like the fact that he has cronies. I like the fact that he has his own support team.
Because then
I like it.
And he can call his Survivor Series
and it helps him if you need a tag match. Yeah. He has tag partners now. You could do that. You know what I mean?
And here's the thing with Survivor Series match with these guys.
You have a Survivor Series team already.
They basically couldn't call her team the Certified G's.
Yeah, or whatever you want to call them. Yeah. So then, 205 Live ends. And within seconds, I don't even think Kalisto was out of the ring yet. I don't ever think Kalisto
No,
was out
he
of
was
the ring.
he was still kind of trying to make his way back. Yeah.
The lights went off.